Guys, we're on a 30-8 run. We almost swept yesterday as well. You guys can see I had 4 picks in the last video. I had Stephen Curry over 24.5 points, Cade Cunningham under 10.5 assists, Josh Hart under 7.5 assists, and Jaylen Brown over 23 points, which chalked. Jaylen Brown got injured in the third, so we could have a chance to sweep yesterday. Just the injury that Jaylen Brown had, which is unfortunate. But guys, we're literally hitting our props at 80% hit rate in the last week or more. So if you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and guys, you guys gotta join the VIP. You guys can see the win section is just pouring with wins. If you guys join the VIP, you guys will get access to all my plays as well as my mod plays as well. And if you guys can see here, you guys can see, I think I need to update this, but we're at least up 30 plus units. We're up 30 plus units in the month of March so far. What that means is if you guys tail every play that I sent out in the VIP, and you guys are $100 better, that means you're up $3,000 or more. So that's just insane. Guys, there's other channels, I don't think they're replicating the success I'm having right now. I'm giving all these quality picks, and I'm glad if you guys are making money from this. I'm just trying to help the community out. But yeah, you guys can see this Dabo 4-man play. I just parlay all the 4 picks that are in the YouTube video. And if you guys check my Dabo history, you guys can see we're hitting our props at a crazy rate. Last video we swept. We almost swept today, but things happen. You can also see, one of my VIP members, took off Jaylen Brown and replaced Jaylen Brown with Cat, which was one of my VIP props that I send out. And you guys can see he cashes this 4-man for the 10x multiplier. So, crazy. My VIP members are going insane. I also sent this 2-man out, cashes 2-man. And this 5-man flex, got a little bit of profit. Christian Brown couldn't go over this line for the cash out. It would have been a 5x multiplier. But yeah. So, if you guys are interested in my VIP, make sure to check it out. You guys can see here. There's a 3-day free trial, and then it's $30 a month or $15 a week. And guys, there's people charging, double my monthly price for just a week. There's people charging, hundreds of dollars per month. So, I believe I'm providing so much value for such a little cost. And yeah, so if you guys are interested, check it out. The price is going to be raising next week. So yeah, but if you guys want a free way to get free VIP, the first way you can get free VIP is if you guys use my Dabble code. So if you guys use code bankroll on Dabble and deposit, you guys can get a free $10 as well as 30 days of free VIP. Make sure to message me with proof either by emailing me this email, or you guys can message me in the Discord. I have a free Discord, by the way, in the comment section and the description. It'll be in the description and the pinned comment. So yeah. Also, if you guys use code Brian on Props Edge, Props Edge is a research tool that I use for all my NBA player props. It's the best research tool on the market. It has all the advanced analytics and sports books odds and just everything that you need to be successful sports bettor in the NBA. So if you guys use code Brian, you guys will get 20% off. And if you guys message me with proof, you'll get a free week of VIP. So make sure to use that code if you guys are interested. And you guys crushed the like goal. You guys crushed it, so I'll be upping my likes to 65 likes. So if this video gets 65 likes, I'll be giving away to a random comment 30 days of free VIP. So make sure to check it out. But yeah, let's jump right into the contest winners. So jumping into the contest winners, because you guys crushed the like goal. I think you guys got like 90 likes on that last video. So let's pick our contest winner. So congratulations to Rivera. So make sure to contact me if you're in the free Discord. Just send me a message, and yeah, you just won 30 days of free VIP. So let's just jump right into the 4 picks I'm loving. So jumping into Props Edge. Props Edge is my favorite research tool on the market right now. You guys can see, it has all these props, and my first pick is gonna be Anthony Edwards. So I'm loving Anthony Edwards 3-pointers. So I'm loving his threes here. So let's go to 3-pointers made. So jumping into the matchup, Anthony Edwards is facing the Jazz. You guys can see, one thing I love about Props Edge is I can just tell by the matchup from this top bar right here that Anthony Edwards has a really good matchup against the Jazz. You guys can see the Jazz is giving the 9th most points to point guards. They're also 6th in pace, so they're one of the fastest paced teams in the league. So with a fast pace comes more scoring opportunities, and you guys can also see, he has a good chart, scoring chart, and his play type is also above average. So you guys can see here, the hit rate, doesn't look that good. You guys can see he's only cleared this 4 out of 10 times. Now if we go to the last 20 games, he's cashed this 10 out of 20 times with a 50% hit rate. But then if you guys look at his shot chart analysis, you guys can see here, the Jazz is the worst. They're the worst. They have the worst defense against 3-pointers. You guys can see here, Anthony Edwards scores 49% of his points from above the break threes. The Jazz is the worst team at defending threes. So you guys can see here his player shot chart, all that green from above the break. If you guys look at his team defense, the Jazz is the worst team at defending, above the break threes. You guys can see all that green from above the arc. So loving this matchup here for sure. Yeah, so Jazz just really bad defensive team against 3-pointers and just points in general. And then if you guys look at his head-to-head, last time against the Jazz this season, he dropped 6 3-pointers against the Jazz. So just really loving the data here. And then if you guys can go to the filters here. So if you go to above the break threes here, let's say go to the last 20 games against the top 15 teams at defending, the bottom 15 teams at defending above the break threes, you guys can see the hit rate becomes way better here. Well, actually, whoops, like this. You guys can see against the bottom 15 teams, against above the break threes, you guys can see it gets a little better. Last 10 games definitely gets way better for sure. You guys can see he cashes 6 out of 10 times with a 60% hit rate. Take off this filter, it only becomes a 40% hit rate. So yeah, I'm loving Anthony Edwards here to get over 3.5 threes. You guys can also see the books. You guys can see here, FanDuel is a very sharp sports book, and it's heavily favoring the over here at minus 136 odds. So I'll be taking Anthony Edwards over 3.5 3-pointers. My next pick is gonna be in the Mavericks game. So I'm taking Spencer Dinwiddie. I'm loving Spencer Dinwiddie here. So I'm taking I'm taking his points. I'm taking 12.5 points here. So you guys can see he's facing the Philadelphia Sixers. So you guys can see the Sixers are giving a decent amount of points to his point guard position. They're giving the 11th most points to point guards. You can look at it closer here. So he has a decent matchup from this data. If looking at the hit rate, you might think the hit rate is looking really bad here. He's only cashed this 3 out of 10 times with a 30% hit rate. But if you guys factor in all these injuries, if you guys take out Kyrie, without Kyrie it gets a little bit better. And then Gafford. So without Kyrie and Gafford, the hit rate is like this. He's cashed this 5 out of 9 times. But guys, he's been shooting way more recently. So you guys can see here, he took 16 shots here, 10 shots here, 15 shots here. So, let's just say he gets at least 10 shots. So if you guys go to the advanced filters, because of all the injuries, Spencer Dinwiddie in the recent games has been stepping up in the Mavericks offense. So if he just at least takes 10 shots, if he just takes at least 10 shots, he's cashed this 7 out of 10 times in the last 10 games with a 70% hit rate. Now if we go to the last 20 games, you guys can see if Spencer takes at least 10 shots, he's over this line 16 out of 20 times with an 80% hit rate. And now he's going against the Sixers. Sixers are, they have a bunch of injuries as well as the Mavericks. And they're not the best defensive team for sure. You guys can also see, looking at shot chart analysis, Spencer Dinwiddie scores 38% of his points from above the break. The Sixers right now are giving the 7th most points to above the break threes. So they're definitely not a good defensive team, especially with Spencer Dinwiddie's play shot chart and his play type. So yeah, so basically, if Spencer takes at least 10 shots, you should cash this line for sure. The books are also favoring the over heavily. You guys can see FanDuel is favoring the over. Pinnacle is also favoring the over. FanDuel and Pinnacle are these two sharp sports books that you want to compare the lines to, because FanDuel is a $1 billion company who has these data scientists to set their lines, and if they are favoring the over, then you should be favoring the over as well. So yeah, I'll be taking Spencer Dinwiddie over 12.5. My next pick is gonna be Trey Young. So I'm loving Trey Young here. Hey Siri. Fuck, dude. My iPad's about to die, bro. Hopefully I can get through this video real quick. Okay, let me see. He's against the Nets, guys. The Nets, they're giving a decent amount of stats to Trey Young. You guys can see they're giving the 12 they're giving the 18th most rebounds to Trey Young and the 15th most assists to Trey Young. So he has a decent matchup overall. He's cashed this 7 out of 10 times last 10 games. Last 20 games, he's cashed this 11 out of 20 games. So last 10 games, he's been diming and also getting rebounds really well. So if you guys look at his head-to-head, he dropped 17 this season, 17 RA against the Nets this season. So really liking this line. You guys can see similar players have also cashed this line 8 out of 10 times. And this stat is not on Props Edge, but I found it. This stat, Trey Young, he gets majority of his assists from under the rim. So if you guys look at his shot chart here, He gets 50% of his assists from under the rim, and the Nets are one of the worst teams at defending assists from that area. So, Trey Young is gonna get a bunch of assists from under the rim, and so he has a really good matchup here for sure. And then the rebounds is just gonna help the line. He's been getting rebounds very well recently. You guys look at last 10 games, 6 out of 10. Last 5 games, 4 out of 5. So I'm taking Trey Young over 13.5 RA. My last pick is gonna be Kessler. So I'm loving Kessler here. I'm loving his rebounds. So I'll be taking his rebounds over 9.5. Line is already moving for sure. So that's why you guys gotta join the VIP, guys. I give, all my plays basically bump. So I'm always securing value, and securing value is the only way you're gonna be profitable long term. But yeah, guys, he's cashed this 16 out of 20 times, 80% hit rate. Last 10 games, he's cashed this 80% as well. And then now he's going against the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are, a good defense, and they are limiting rebounds to centers. They're giving the 6th least rebounds to the center position. However, I just think, even though he has a tough matchup, I think he can definitely get, 10 boards at least. Judging by the hit rate, last against the only time he went under, Pistons blowout, but he still played decent amount of minutes. And Lakers, I think it was just unlucky. But yeah, I think just even with a tough matchup, I still think he can definitely get 10 rebounds at least. And the sports books think that as well, as by the time I took it, by the time now, it has already been moving. The line has already been moving. So yeah, those are going to be, I'll be taking Kessler over 9.5 rebounds. So yeah, those are going to be my 4 picks. If you guys liked the video, make sure to subscribe, like, share it to your friends. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace.